Hello, everybody. My name is Dion Morales, your host of the Gold Squadron podcast, and we're coming to you live from Round 5 of the Dagobah Galactic Championship Qualifier. Super excited to be here with you. Today, I'm joined on commentary by William Haygood.
Hello, everyone.
And on stats and stuff, we got James Ritter.
Hey, guys.
So in this matchup, we have Nobbie versus Kristofer. Bengtsson should be a great matchup. Now, before we break down the list and have you guys choose your champion, I want to tell you that today's stream is a fundraiser for the Vandercook College of Music's One City Strings program. This program is a educational program for students in the Vandercook College of Music area, which is on the south side of Chicago, giving these students from kindergarten to 8th grade the ability to get free music lessons and a free instrument. That just the barrier of cost for music education can sometimes be an issue, and Vandercook is raising funds in order to give this opportunity to kids that would normally never have that. So super excited behind it. It is my alma mater and where I am finishing up my master's, and that was our class fundraiser is what we're going for. And I said, you know what? I'm going to bring GSP in on this, and I'm excited to show up on Monday and do this. Now, if you're watching later on YouTube, you can give as well by clicking the link in the description below. That will be a direct link that Vandercook is going to be setting up for people to be able to do it. But if you're watching live, type exclamation point donate in the chat, and we will be going from there. Will, it is time to go ahead, break down the list, and everybody at home, it is time to choose your champion. Champion. Hello? Did I lose you guys?
Oh, no, I'm here. I'm just muted. I muted politely after my woo-woo. No, sorry about that. Lambolo dropping another 100. Thank you so much. Everyone who's been able to participate, donate in here. But let's cover the choose your champions. We're going to start with the player on our left, Bet One All champion. This is a pilot known as Nobbie from the Down Under. Normally flying A-Wings, but he's betrayed the Resistance to go after some Jedi Knights. We have 3 of them here in the list, all with the Delta 7B configuration, giving them a 3rd attack dice and 2 extra shields for the reduction of an agility. So it gives him the 3-2-3-3 stat line. Has fine-tuned controls to be able to use that force point to boost or barrel roll after executing a maneuver. So they very much fly like A-Wings, giving that kind of focus boost every turn. And then following them as well is another Aether Sprite. This one is a calibrated laser targeting Luminara with what we call Chopper Astromech C110P. There's an interesting interaction here. First off, the calibrated laser targeting can add an eyeball result if the defender is in the bullseye. Combine that with a force point or a focus token, and you could really get some consistent attacks as long as you get that bullseye. Now, Luminar has a defensive ability. She can spend her force to change a crit to a hit or a hit to an eyeball. That's very important if the defender doesn't have any modifiers for that eyeball result. Either got jammed or wasn't able to take an action. It's very powerful to prevent damage, and can have, because of the 2 force points, can use it twice in a single round. Now, I mentioned jam because that's primarily what we'll see Chopper doing. First off, it starts off with 2 charges, and then can use them to get red evades, which the Aether Sprite does have a purple evade, which actually helps them, what do I want to say, conserve that force for those 2 rounds that you spend those charges. But afterwards, you can then jam targets at range 1 of you. And because that has the same timing window as fine-tune controls, you can use the Jedi's boost or barrel roll and then reach for that range 1 jam. And that jam is important because, like I said, if you take away a focus modifier, like a focus token, from the opponent, that essentially is negated an extra damage for your team through that Luminara ability. So really good combination there to keep these Jedi Knights alive through the throughout the game. But so let's switch over here to Kristofer Bengtsson. I am looking at an Imperial list. A bit of a disciplined salad here. Starts off with the linchpin of the new discipline list here. This is Nash Windrider, coming in the new Interceptors. Has the ability to keep a friendly small ship around after it is destroyed by spending the once per round charge, and the ship would engage at that current initiative. Also rocking the Disciplined in addition to the 2 other Saber Squadron Aces. Those are I-4 Interceptors. So they're a bit squishy with only 3 health. So Nash can make sure that they get those shots each round. And if they happen to die, they can trigger the Discipline, giving everybody at range 0 to 3 a target lock or barrel roll. We also see that on Lieutenant Kestel, who's an aggressor, a named aggressor. Also has the Discipline there, rocking a dorsal turret and thread tracers, which I think is a great combination there. So either way, you're going to get, if Kestel shoots, he gets the tracers off. If he dies, he still gets, or he still gives target locks to the 3 Interceptors. And then rounding out the list, has nothing to do with Discipline, but is a named pilot, is 5th Brother, with the absolutely brutal combination of passive sensors and homing missiles. So you can activate passive sensors. When you engage, you can get a lock, and you can use that lock then for a homing missile. Because homing missile is technically an attack that hits, you can, for 1 damage, you can then use 5th Brother's ability to spend 2 force to add a crit result. So basically, if you're in this thing's front arc and it has passive sensors active, there's a chance that you might just be taking hit crit automatically. And if you don't want to take the automatic damage, well, you could just let 5th Brother roll 4 dice with a target lock and force. And
That's a bad idea.
Yeah, every time somebody attempts that, it goes really poorly because 5th Brother could still add in the additional crit. So you could be looking at like 4 or 5 hits coming in pretty easily with that. So that is going to be very interesting. Now, these Jedi, though, they do have the extra shields at the beginning of the game to soak those homing missiles. But the longer 5th Brother can hold out using those, or use them specifically for hunting that Luminara, I think he's all the better here. And I think we're really working the toilet bowl swirl here, Doom.
Yeah, it's definitely a situation where they're trying to figure out who's gonna flinch first, right? Like, is it gonna be me? Are you coming in? No, you come in.
Well, we see the Jedi this round cutting through the middle here.
You talk first? Do I talk first?
Nice.
Nice.
The Poe Dameron lines. It's excellent. I approve. I approve.
My name is Dion, and I approve this message.
That's right.
Oh, I just noticed that we have a 186th Squadron Kestel out there. Custom paint job in that. gold and black.
Awesome. So in the background right now, what I'm doing, it's all for the fundraiser right now, right? So I am getting the prizes clearly labeled so everybody knows what's going on, and adding some pictures. I took some quick pictures and doing some editing here so everybody can see, because a picture is worth a lot more than words. It's a little easier to envision what's going on here. So getting that ready. So James and we'll go ahead, take the wheel today, or not today, but right now, so that I can get this wrapped up.
And
then he mutes us.
No,
right?
You're not muted. I promise. I'm right here. I am staying unmuted. I'm not touching anything. I don't want to mess that up again. I feel so bad.
No worries.
Right. It was just really funny.
Flint said, dropping another $20 in. Once again, appreciate everybody. You can donate yourself with exclamation point donate to the Vandercook College of Music fundraiser. Yeah, Dion, I went on a whole monologue before you canceled me about
it was a great one.
You're so generous in your love of music and yada yada yada, but
it's gone. It's gone forever.
No, yeah, it's gone forever.
Yeah, the enthusiasm just isn't there anymore. So. Can you double check the clock, the timer?
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah.
Not the problem. Now we're down to almost 63 minutes left in the game, and we're still circling.
So really quickly here, if we take a look at the Choose Your Champion stats, looks like it's close. 54% right now, leaning towards Kristofer. But yeah, both of these guys are playing really coy right now. Neither of them want to commit.
No, I know there's so essentially Nash isn't really doing a lot in this matchup. Am I wrong about this? That they can't initiative kill any of these fours. Mm-hmm. So he's really just going to Nash himself.
Right.
So I'm not sure why they're sticking together and not trying to get on multiple flanks. The Jedi are scary, though. They're hard to kill in one round, and they do bring a pretty big gun to the fight. Ooh, and this one gets to boost lock.
What do you think about the difference between fine-tuned controls and auto thrusters for the timing? Because the auto thrusters timing is action then reposition, and the fine-tuned controls is reposition then action.
It's the difference of auto thrusters works better with coordinating because it's just a simple action. I don't think you could do passive sensors in auto thrusters. I don't think they have the combination, but it's something you could do in theory. So actually, I think auto thrusters is better because I'd rather have a worse dial than less mods. Does that make sense?
Worse dial, less mods. That's interesting.
Look at boss style.
Sometimes, where if you're chasing, then fine tuned would be better. But if you're running away, then the other way is better. The auto thrusters.
I mean, I would say for the chassis, fine tune controls is straight better because you have the option of hard one, focus roll, or 5 forward, focus boost, right? Whereas the Saber Squadrons here with their auto thrusters are pretty much limited to the hard 2s, 2 banks, and
yeah. The dial is way more open with the fine-tuned controls.
Right. Yeah. If we're just comparing chassis to chassis here,
chassis. Oh yeah. Yeah, chassis to chassis. I think the It's not even comparison, but comparing like a base.
Well, I mean, there's a 13-point difference between these ships, so
Yeah.
that makes a lot of sense.
I mean, I guess if you threw like a shield upgrade and a hull upgrade onto the Saber, they'd be pretty comparable, I think.
Yeah, I can see that.
And they have a double mod, don't they?
I mean, with discipline, sure.
Well, sorry, a double mod slot.
Oh, yeah. They sure do. Because you can get hull and shield.
Yeah.
No problem. All right, so looks like we're seeing some corralling here as they come around the corner.
Yeah, all of Kristofer's ships stuffed into that little corner at the top.
Well, it's like he's almost like resetting like a board edge, right? It's kind of has that feel, and you can see Kristofer, Nobbie is deciding to start creeping up just a little bit. This next turn is going to be really telling, but I'm a little worried about the fact that is that Luminara. Yeah, Luminara is kind of all by herself in that bottom right-hand corner. And there's a possibility that that green and blue Jedi might be able to get caught out by maybe the most, if not the entire Imperial squad.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see if they go forward and then boost, or if they just one bank and maybe barrel roll into the lane to their left.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what's your thoughts on target priority? Do you start trying to take down the Sabers first?
Yeah.
Because Nash doesn't mean anything. Like, whatever.
Yeah, that's just
Right.
an interceptor.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, now he's a blocker.
yeah.
True.
So
True.
he's the only ship on that side that can actually block up and muck up his Jedi Knights.
So maybe it does become a priority.
Mm,
Maybe not a priority, but if you get him, that'd be nice.
yeah, if you have a chance to go range 1 on them, you might
And
as
also,
well.
you can initiative kill him too. So, oh, actually, no, you can't.
No, you can't.
It's Nash.
I mean, you
Initiative kill him.
can, but if he has a shot, you didn't initiative kill him. No.
Yeah. Is that still considered initiative killing? Because you killed him outside of his initiative?
Yeah, it's just he still gets to shoot. So, so yes, but also no.
Yes and no. Yeah, I don't think that's a bad move for the green and blue Jedi at the top to one bank left, and then they can actually decide which way they want to barrel roll. Either if they want to take the lane in between the gas cloud and the rocks, or go to the outside of the board and be a little bit more defensive.
I mean, I can see Nami doing a little bit of both. Right, like
He's a
like
tricksy person.
yeah, because blue could sneak around, maybe like 3-bank boost barrel roll. This is one of the challenging matchups for the Jedi, because they are moving first in this.
Yeah, very good
They
point. Yeah, I guess. Yeah,
They have to make a lot of hard
Yeah.
decisions.
Yeah, I was thinking about being able to move after, but I guess they're all moving before, basically, except for Nash. Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see where they try to converge. I assume it's going to be in front of this gas cloud where all these ships are taking locks on obstacles.
Oof, Nash coming in hard with 3-bank.
Yeah, well, with the discipline, you have to calm down your auto thrusters as much if you want to get those free locks. Okay, so green taking the outside here with a little focus boost. All right, blue taking the outside lane as well. That's smart. You don't want to get trapped in a kill box in the center of the board.
No. Stay away. Keep it safe. Keep it safe. Keep it simple.
So we might see a chopper, maybe, just to start setting it up.
I feel like you have to be doing that in combat, though.
It
Especially
feels
on the.
it feels bad if you're like wasting the evades for sure.
Yeah, because they are valuable.
But getting too used to the evades and the chopper effect that's difficult.
That's true.
Well, Chopper's not fully execute either, so you just start slamming your ship into combat and start pulling those evades.
That's pretty good. Yeah, I hadn't considered that. That is a little bit like anti-block tech
Right.
or purposeful blocking or purposeful pumping.
Yeah. I also can do it even while stressed, so like full YOLO yourself in there. And Saber gonna barrel roll in, I assume. Maybe try to go for the boost. Yeah, boost. There are these essential locks out on the field. Because that Luminara is moving first, you want to get those locks out in preparation for that jam.
Man, Fifth Brother in an awkward spot. He's in range of all three of these Jedi Knights.
That 7B can lay some pain.
Yeah, he wants to get the lock to do his auto or the homing missiles, but he may just decide to evade.
We're going for the boost, dodges both arcs.
Yeah.
Links it to the focus. I mean, you still have a decent chance of putting a couple damage through on 2-on-2. Kestel's in a problem here, though. Ooh, do you take the barrel roll evade and try to go behind the rock?
Yeah, and just like I'll deal with the rock later. I don't know how to take.
I mean, that might be setting you up for failure next round as the Jedi come on in. This is your thread tracer. It depends on if you think you have range on yellow, as it is.
Ooh, that's close. Yeah, I think this is the right decision. Oh, he might not get out of Blue's arc though. Oh man, I don't think he does. But we probably have to link that into a evade then. Yeah, we don't see that very often. I'll throw Kestel back up there because
he's a goofy ship.
It's definitely interesting where it's a 2 attack die, 2 agility, 4 hull, 1 shield, focus, lock, and barrel into red evade.
Yeah, I mean, he is one of the better tracer carriers. So let's see what we got here. There's an obstructed bullseye.
And we got 1 hit off of that attack. Should be able to get out. Oh, maybe not. Mind you, the Jedi does have the Force and a Focus token. All right, first one spent. I'm sure he was hoping to get a little bit more out of that on Kristofer's side. And Kestel is a long-range 3.
Yep, no focus for the tracer missiles here, so just shooting primary.
Well, got hit crit though. So might be able to get a focus token expenditure here. Of course, getting rid of those mods increases your chances on hitting on the other shots, and you do have other shots. Not today.
Easy evades.
So real quick, that could have been a really good use of Luminara because he did not have a focus on Kestel. But he said he thought 4 dice was good enough, and it was.
A complete blank out.
Wow.
Well, Kristofer probably feeling a little bad right now. Definitely hanging on the under. Here's Fifth Brother. Got 2 hits. 1 squiggle. That'll be the first damage dealt in this engagement on that ship.
Is he going to push it through? He is.
And he's going to fifth brother.
Yep.
So that's going
the
to
force as a crit.
So that means that's going to be 2 shields down there.
Wow, Kestel dodged both those arcs.
Nicely done. So only yellow here, or orange, I guess, able to shoot.
Going to be firing into that Saber Squadron. It'll be 3 on 3, a single crit.
Oh.
I mean, bad offense begets bad offense, right? Oh, and bad defense takes a crit
Goes
there on that
through.
interceptor. What do we get? We got a fuel leak.
No.
We have a fuel leak to get that started. And if suffers another critical damage, we'll end up dead.
Wow. All right, Nash. Last shot of the round.
Yep. And that Jedi Knight had not spent the focus yet.
Mm-hmm.
So this would be 3 on 4.
Oh, there's a hit, finally.
Spends for 3. It's good chance you get that last shield. Not today. All right. Fantastic. As we go into the planning phase, I want to take a chance real quick and head over to our stretch goal so you guys can see it, because I got it already, and I don't gotta tinker with it. Here we go. Really quickly. Bam. I think that's much easier to read than all those words I had. I know it's not super clean. I got to clean up some of the icons there. But you see right there, 5,000, which we've already hit. We got that pair of dial covers. 5,500, which we are super close to. We got that awesome, it's like a off-white and mint green TIE bomber. 6,000, we got the Dagobah X-Wing. By the way, at the 5,000 level, that's Philip Schmidt. 5,500 Philip Schmidt as well. 6,000 we got the Tommy Adams Dagobah X-Wing. 6,500 I have 3 mystery boxes, and that will be to 3 different people, by the way, when we get there. 7,000 we got the Phoenix Cell set. 7,500 Galaxies Target Lock set. 8,000 we have the matching Skirg and Dial. 85 pin set. 9,000 Target Lock set. 95 pin set. And if we get to 10K GSP streams in event in your area, we are having to limit it to the US only, due to this will likely end up being a weekend trip somewhere and then coming back. So that's the plan. We'll see what happens. And I will tell you right now, if you can, thank you for giving, and if you can't, no pressure. It's important that when you guys are doing donations, that you are doing it within your means, and I definitely appreciate every single one of you who has given. We are at 5,500 right now, so we know that we're at least giving the dial covers and the ships. Let's head back to the game.
I don't see any pickles out there, Dion. I'm just saying.
All right. So did that look good, everybody? What do you guys think? I would love some feedback. I know it's kind of
it looks pretty.
It looks pretty. I know it was kind of thrown. It's a little bit thrown together, but that's on a quick oh crap, I didn't plan on doing this.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive. Like your I know we've kind of talked about it offline a couple times, but like the amount of time and work that you've put into getting good at making displays like that is pretty incredible.
Thank you.
On the fly too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, hey, I'm just gonna build this real quick. And he's like, 5 minutes later, it's like, hey, here's this amazing prize display. I hope it looks good, guys. Come on.
Just saying, it could look better. I might tinker with it in the background while we're commentating. There's just some small things I want to clean up.
You know what? Continual process improvement is one of my life mottos. So
there you go. Oh, all right. Let's really get my head in the game here. Man, the interceptors, the Kristofer, I feel like he was robbed a little bit of some glory. I feel like that Jedi Knight should have taken maybe up to a damage card. It feels that way. Am I wrong?
With the obstructions,
True that.
I mean, the attack dice were a lot of blanks, and these interceptors don't have any rerolls until somebody dies or that tracer missile goes off. But Kestel,
needed to get out.
yeah, he didn't want to eat the 2 attacks here. I will be interested to see if he hard turns and tries to cause a bump over there, or how they react to those Jedi on the flank. This Nash move is pretty expected. Yeah, just hoping to get a block here.
Make it, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I would have actually liked to see this him stay there, because now gold or orange here can 2 sloop left. Or 2 bank left, yeah. The 2 sloop left would have been clutch, I think.
Would have been pretty awesome.
Yeah. That's what I would have done until I realized that that yellow one moves first.
Yeah, that would be an easy block for you.
Yeah, yeah, that'd be real sad. Real sad boy over here.
Yeah, I mean, until he boosts, it looks terrible.
Yeah, now it's a genius move.
Yep, so they're kind of stuck in this lane here with all those Imperial ships already occupying it.
Yep.
Just buying their time here, grabbing some locks when they can, focuses when they already have the locks.
Yeah,
That's one of the best things about, or what do I say? I think the difference between good Delta 7 players and bad ones is how effective you are at getting those locks.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, this is a turn where there's a good chance that the interceptors don't have a shot on you, like at all. Right? So this is a turn to take those target locks. Don't over pursue, right? Like don't over pursue, and get what you can. Set it up for next turn. Just because the funky angles, or you're going to be shooting through gas clouds. Because most likely these interceptors are just exiting, or they're going to try to catch Luminara. But Luminara hasn't even moved yet, so you can't bank on it. Yes.
She adjusted.
Yeah, she just moved. I would have liked to see the chopper trigger there. Man, I'm of the chopper. When I play chopper, I always try to get him. I get one use out of him, and that's it. After that, he's on the erratic side, because I want to be getting the jams in.
Jam.
Welcome to the jam show. I'm actually wearing my GSP Space Jam shirt today.
Bam! There you go.
It's jam.
It was meant to be.
So I don't think this boost fits. I think he has to barrel roll if he wants a shot. But you're going to be trading CLT if you do that.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, he's going for it, though. He says, shoot me.
I want it.
Yeah, give me discipline, please.
Yeah. That's the fuel leak one, too, so... Bit of a bump here.
Ooh.
Fifth brother going to miss out on the homing missile.
It doesn't have the arc either. Oh, he gets...
And rolls a crit there.
Just on the shield, though. No big deal.
Yeah. It was funny.
Feels bad, though.
Yeah.
He was going big.
Oh, man.
Take it at fifth brother?
Do you go for red?
I mean, fifth brother doesn't have discipline, so you don't got to worry about that.
And he's not going to trigger the disciplined.
Well, he would trigger. Yeah. He wouldn't trigger the discipline because literally all the other ships are stressed, except for green.
Well, he's not. Oh, he's a unique ship too, right?
He's a unique ship, correct.
And here's that range 1 attack. 1 hit. Gonna spend for 2. And 1 is gonna stick. There's no evade token out there. So that means that's down to 2. But at this point now, the fuel leak is irrelevant, right? Like it doesn't do anything outside of just, you might have to draw more cards, but you are in that safe zone. Is that even appropriate to say? I don't know. But here's a range 1 shot back at Luminara, range 1.
That's a hit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, see if he had that evade.
Sad.
Sad. It's a big sad boy. That is half on Lumi though. She's not 7B.
And here is some more shots. They are unmodified due to the positioning of the Jedi Knights.
Range 2 though.
1 hit only. That's the expected result on that number of dice. And double evades. Here's Kestel trying to do some work. 2 hits. That's that range 1 dorsal turret.
Ooh.
And those are going to land. So we're going to be bringing that orange Jedi Knight to 2-hole. You got that half points.
Yeah, now let's see if that orange can wall it back at Kestel. He has a lock and a force.
That means Kristofer is ahead, by the way. Here's that range 4 hits.
94.
Trying to do some pain, and Kestel's eating all 4 of those.
Yeah, that's a good buy.
Kestel removed from the table, and look at that score. 53 to 52. Nobbie is ahead, but only by a single point.
Let's see.
That's a discipline trigger.
Yep, just Saber Squadron here.
So you could get a lock with green. Who's he going to grab it on, though?
Probably
Luminara? Yeah, because she has to kind of go to the right.
Yeah, because you can't cut to the left. I mean,
she
Jedi,
might.
So.
She might. Remember, she could still do the fine-tune controls after smashing into the rock.
Oh, gosh, that's such a good ability.
Sure is.
And as a reminder, those rocks take away the perform action step, and fine-tune controls is simply an action that happens after you execute your maneuver. All right, 1 hit. Oh, man, more blanks. That's another damage just kind of randomly poked in. That's going on that green interceptor.
I am dumbfounded at the amount of just like blanks this game on both sides of the table.
Yeah, well, you know what? It's got to happen sometimes. It's meant to be.
Well, yeah, at least it's shared. Like Kristofer, I think like the first 3 attacks, he rolled like 5 blanks.
Yep.
And then, and then several blank outs on both sides on defense. Yeah, that's crazy. But when you put yourself in a position to get shot, you got to take the consequences.
Bretness37 calling it out. Saddies. Yep. It's true. It is true. For anybody who's just joining us, I want to remind you that this stream and this episode of Gold Squadron Podcast that you're watching later on YouTube is a fundraiser for the Vandercook College of Music One City Strings program. ! Donate if you are watching live in order to get that donation link. And if you are watching later on YouTube, go ahead and click that link in the description down below to give a direct contribution to One City. So thank you so much. And now let's go ahead and get back into the commentary here. Now, one of the things that I'm a little bit worried about on both these guys have ships that are on the razor's edge, but it does feel a little more, how do I say this? The Orange Jedi Knight, right? The Orange Jedi Knight is a Delta 7B. Pink is CLT and has Chopper. The Orange Jedi Knight just feels a little bit more fragile than anything in Kristofer's list, but I'm worried about Chopper coming live with that jam because that could absolutely decimate the defensive tokens for those interceptors.
Yeah, because most of these interceptors only get one action or one token per round. So they have to be careful with how close they get to Luminara, and she's here now. But unfortunately, she does not have that chopper on the erratic side. She's still on the evade side. But that does mean that she can bump one of these other ships and still get a free evade.
Chopper's not ready to jam. Not yet.
He's not erratic enough.
Boosting away. Focus. Just thinking about whether or not he wants to do the auto thrusters at the moment. Remember, that is a ship ability on the interceptor. After you perform an action, you may perform a red boost or barrel roll. And looks like we're slapping down the stress and taking the boost. All right, this Jedi Knight able to get around the cloud. Sidling up to that side of bacon.
Ooh, gonna move his lock over to that hurt saber.
Huh. All right. Just trying to hook up the target lock force. It's a strong combination. Not better than target lock focus, but I mean, still gets you over that that 2-hit threshold if you're looking at 3 dice on average. And we are going to end up bumping with the blue Jedi Knight, but right now it looks to be out of arc of the yellow interceptor. Does roll an eyeball on the cloud, taking a strain. And Luminara scoops up. Remember, Nobbie has the initiative, so is moving first. Fifth Brother has not moved yet. So I know it looks like Fifth Brother's maybe in a little bit of a kill box. Not quite. Does Luminara have a target lock out there already?
I don't think so.
It's on the rock.
Okay.
But I guess you have the green interceptor there, so that's why you're gonna take a defensive token. No, took the target lock. Wow.
Choose violins.
And there is the key turn. A little self bump there. I don't think that was intentional, but it happened. And this green interceptor bumps as well. I'm worried about that one. It is in the sights of 2 of those 7B Jedis.
Oof.
And here we go. Rolling in the box. And spends for 1. 2 evades. So unable to push through any damage there. We'll keep it rolling. You see that Interceptor doesn't have any shots. And that seems to be it offensively for the Empire. Things are looking positive for the Republic in these upcoming turns. We got range 1. Green on green violence. 4 dice. Oh, does that Jedi have a focus?
No, he took the lock on green.
I took the lock.
But you guys, you should spend both. That's the odds.
And there we go. Spend the Force. Full string, baby. And you are pushing through 4 damage. Did he just die? He just popped him, didn't he?
Yeah.
Pop, pop,
Just
baby. Let's see it in the chat. Pop, pop. Discipline does trigger. Yep, so that means that the remaining Interceptor will be gaining a target lock or be able to barrel roll. Someone sounds tired. I am tired. I slept 1 hour between yesterday and today.
Dion, that's not enough.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm doing the math here, Dion. That's not enough.
I'm just hoping my brain stays like usable enough through my presentation that I like speak English during it and I'm understandable. And then after my presentation, I will go to bed. I promise, everybody. I promise. And I'll be able to get a good amount of sleep. It's already been ordained, predetermined.
Did you have to schedule that in with yourself, or do you like pencil it into your calendar, sleep?
Unofficially, yeah.
with how busy you've been lately.
Yeah. Yeah, I have to plan it out because I still have, I still have like homework and things I got to do.
Yeah.
I have 2 major assignments that are culminating this week. I mean, it's basically like finals week, right? So
That's exciting, though.
it is. Next,
So
go ahead.
with all these with this new degree, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do you plan? Do you plan to use it to get a different job, or you plan to continue to stay at the same job?
Nope, stay at the same.
with more credentials.
Stay at the same job with more credentials. So generally in teaching, you like my school district. So for teachers, you essentially there's like a cost of living increase that happens depending on the district, and or there's this thing called like steps and lanes. So like every year you get paid a little bit more for your amount of experience. So I'll be moving into the master's lane. But what happened to me is I actually started my master's 1 year, quote unquote, late. Because last year I did not receive my pay raise because I had been working in the district. There's a policy like if you don't get your master's within X amount of years, your pay is frozen. So my pay was frozen last year.
You don't want to be stagnant or whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah, sometimes life does that though. Like it just doesn't line up. But that's good that you're getting it. Like I've had a really hard time going back to school. I'm focusing on certifications right now.
Yep. And then my next thing is whether or not I want to Do doctoral studies.
Stop.
Ooh.
Stop.
Dr. Dion! Come on, you guys love it. You guys love it.
Oh my goodness.
Dr. D. You look so nice, honey. Devin's doing her presentation today as well, but she has to go in person.
Don't forget to change your shirt.
Yeah, I'll change my shirt. I can't do it in a t-shirt.
No. Alright, come on, honey.
All right, bye, baby girl. I love you.
I'm not going.
Yeah, Master Morales.
See some hedgehog saying, "Give yourself at least a weekend to enjoy being Master Morales." Yeah, well, yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm not probably gonna jump into it right away. I'll give myself at least a year. All right, we got a bumping on top of the gas cloud there. And fine-tuned controls showing its power, being able to give that Jedi Knight still some flexibility. So Luminara was not able to fully complete that turn. But honestly, I mean, this turn feels like it definitely favors Nobbie right now. It's a good chance you end up catching that red interceptor. Take it out this turn. And I don't know where Fifth Brother is going to go where it doesn't get shot at least one time.
Yeah. Gonna have some problems there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least one time. Could be worse.
And that Saber Squadron turned in, facing down three arcs right now. Could do a little maneuvering. Real quick here, Krill96 donating $100. Thank you so much. We are at 56.95.
Woo woo.
Woo woo.
And getting so close to the next goal.
Yeah, this next break, we're going to do the $5,000 donation gift. We're going to do the $5,500. And, of course, if we get to 6, then great. Hit crit.
Oof, got that focus.
Bam. It works.
Oh, man. So this is a lock focus.
Here's the roll. No, don't even need those mods, baby.
Ooh.
2 hits, 2 crits.
Just put it away.
Brap, brap. Get it. Luminara using the Force. Like, we're going to flip that.
Yeah.
Maybe?
No, she can't do it in Bullseye.
Oh, it's in Bullseye cannot. Oh, Netties!
Netties!
Takes, oh my goodness. Does take a crit, though. What did we get? We got a Council Fire.
Nobbie over here just like apologizing as soon as he rolled the natties. I'm sorry.
Here's Fifth Brother. Fifth Brother does have both Force up, so watch out for that additional crit. Wow, these guys really trading blows here.
Yeah, sure are.
So Nobbie leading by 89 to 52, but he, Kristofer only needs, well, I guess he needs 2 halves of those Jedi.
There's Luminara's
He needs 38.
using the ability to change the hit to a focus. And looks like we're spending the Force to make it 2. And rolls the natties.
Netties. All that work.
And here's the range 1 shot. Might be able to clear this red interceptor off the board. Oh, not like that. You're not going to do it like you got a target lock out there? Yeah, you do.
Sure does.
Oh, yeah.
Do it again. You re-roll them all, right? Yeah, I think
There
that's
you go.
better. What do you guys think? Is that better? 3 hits and a crit? He's dead, ladies and gents.
Yeah, he's gone.
Fams and
Really.
friends, gone.
We'll have another discipline trigger.
Just on Nash.
Man. That hurts. That's starting to definitely expand that gap, 107.52.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we could see a target lock boost and the next turn do a 2 hard and be in that lane.
By the way, I do want to comment, so you didn't think I missed it. I do, I've been focusing on my arrangements for my project, Landbolo, but I have not forgotten about the additional piece writing, and I also did a bunch of writing for Paint Wars, right? So. Honestly, probably what will end up happening is the Landbolo piece will end up being integrated into Paint Wars, but I'll let you know which one it is because it's none of the ones that have existed so far. Here we go. We got 3 focuses out there. Three hits and a focus. Look, the fire here. Spend for 4.
He forgot he had a focus and rerolled them all anyway. Still got it.
And that's 2 damage going through there. Shields are down on the 5th brother. Oof. 2 shields and a little bit. And thank you to Ollie, who's saying congratulations on all the stuff you've been doing on the sides. Yeah, I'm tired, man. I need a break.
Dion, big tired.
Yes. No, I've been said to have a large battery, and this battery is true. This battery is running low. I need a supercharger stat.
You are an Energizer Bunny?
I mean, even the Energizer Bunny needs to replace that battery once in a while, you know?
I don't know about that. He goes forever.
Forever. Well, maybe that's what I need to do. I need to eat the Energizer Bunny. Would that maybe fix everything?
Well, this got dark.
Well, I do want to say welcome to the 381 people watching this stream today. Welcome. Today's stream is a fundraiser for Vandercook College of Music's One City Strings program. If you want to donate, ! Donate. And we're going to be talking more about the program in between our rounds while we're giving stuff away. 13 minutes to chase. I mean, it does. Nobbie right now, he just needs to keep on the consistent pressure, scoring the half point and a little bit on Fifth Brother made it so that, you know, it's going to be really uphill climb at this point. Luminara bumps, but I mean, that isn't terrible. There's a good chance that Fifth Brother ends up bumping into you as well. And that Nash either flies past you or just ends up staying there as well. But check this out. We got the Talon roll from Fifth Brother. I will go bravely into the night here. Belinda Moo dropping $100 donation. Thank you so much. One hit. Natties. Fifth Brother not able to get anything yet. We'll see if the Jedi can end up taking out Fifth Brother. Luminar, obviously, no shots right now. There's going to be 2 shots. 3-on-3. 2 force on Fifth Brother. Spend the force for 2. We'll have to spend the force to avoid the last damage. Down to a single force now. One last shot coming in from the Blue Jedi Knight. Oh, I guess he's going to wait on that one. Going from his left to right. 2 hits and a crit coming in here on that Jedi Knight. Going to Nash Windrider. And Nash is going to take nothing after spending that focus. Here we go. Two hits, and that second force is going to do it. Fifth Brother lives. And here's Nash trying to push something through. You got hit crit. All right. Looking for something against these 2 agility Jedi Knights. It is at range 3, so we'll have a third die. Spends a force, but still taking a damage there. That's a shield. No, that is a lie. I misread that. It was not hit crit. It was just a single crit.
He used a Lumi.
Got it. So I wasn't wrong, and then I was made wrong by an ability. Nice. All right. You know, I'm feeling like my 6th wind right now. Starting to feel good.
Is that a wind instrument joke?
No, it wasn't. But yes.
I'll take it.
Do I sound more energetic than I was earlier?
I can hear you more clearly.
Oh,
Maybe
that's
it was just like your tired voice that was creating all the static. It was just a lot of negative energy.
The negative energy. Well, yeah. Sorry. I need to share this this Discord message I got. So from one of our community members, the one who won the Tantive, the epic ship, the CR90, okay? Says, I'm super stoked that I won something. The last time I won a raffle was 35 years ago when I was only 6 years old. And it was a sausage. That is you can't write this stuff, people. This stuff doesn't happen in movies. This is real life. This is real life. Love it. And we got a bump there from the orange Jedi Knight. A Fish's board says, oh man, I want raffle sausage now. All right, so we got some bumps there, maybe tactical. Trying to keep those arcs pointed in the direction of where Fifth Brother's going to be going. All right, so Fifth Brother did bump. Here's the roll. 2 hits and a focus. Probably going to spend the force. Getting aggressive here for 3. Natties takes 1. Kristofer can't catch a break. And Nobbie on his own side of the table just wrote the word rude for himself and his dice. And here we got hit crit on the lock, getting another one. Magic City Mariner, thank you so much. Here we go. Range 1 shot going into Nash Windrider. Four dice from the 7B Jedi. Got hit crit. Spend the force, I'm assuming, to get to 2 hits and a crit. And Nash natties out of it. These guys just don't want to. They just don't want to die.
Oh, and then he still has another shot, though.
All right, another shot into Nash. Just try again. If at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again. Thank you, Destiny's Child, for that. Isofane went 5-0. 5-0. What is it doing? He just gets the more children he saw here, the more powerful he becomes. 3 hits and a crit. And not enough there. Here's this shot. Range 1, Nash. Zombie Nash. Trying to do some damage here. Spend a focus for 4. There we go. Will not go down without a fight. 4 hits going through. And that's going to leave that Jedi Knight at 1 health, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Big swing there. We got 2 minutes and change left.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Give me 1 second. I got a TO here for a moment. I'll be right back. Promise you're not muted.
All right. Well, this was a very sad game for the Empire, where I think they couldn't get the exact positioning they needed to get all their toys off. Like he wasn't able to get the 5th brother homing missile, and just kept Nobbie was able to gum up the works to prevent him from getting a lot of his discipline triggers the right way.
Yeah, they didn't seem to, like, in the moments where it happened, it just didn't have a benefit. Like, it didn't end up mattering, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
And Nash is just protecting. The Jedi Knights are just going to continue to chase. And all 4 Jedi Knights are still alive. Well, sorry. Well, Luminara is technically a Jedi Master. Let's get it clear here.
Was she a Jedi Master?
I'm pretty sure she was. Now I'm doubting it.
Yep, she was Master.
All right, cool. Oof. No, oh, you questioned my cred there. Here we go. Spends the lock. And got 3. Could this be it for Nash? Has an evade. But that's going to be it, right? Doesn't have a whole upgrade or anything that keeps him alive. That's it. That's the ball game. GG. Nobbie takes round 5 of the Dagobah Galactic Championship Qualifier. Thank you to ISO, Danko, Baffle, Trojan, Prophet, Shadow, Tycho, Spice, Raider, Lancer, Fallen, and Row 6, our Grand Admiral patrons, and all of our Gold Squadron patrons and community members. Thank you so much for your support. Gold Squadron out.